Hello everyone. My name is Aaron, and today I'm going to be doing a video breakdown of a song that I did with Tara Louise. It's called Haunted. The song came out at around the time of Halloween in 2019. This was a song that we made when we first met, which is crazy. The first time we met in person, we had sushi, and then we had a songwriting session, and we came out with the song. I think it's pretty incredible. Tara's a very, very talented, gifted songwriter, singer. Her vocals make me melt. All right, so that's how I'm going to introduce you to this project. Without any further ado, actually, no, I'm going to just mention real quickly that Tara actually did a lot of, or all of the vocal mixing and did all of her comping, which made it a lot easier for me when it went to my end doing this part of the project, which is the whole mixing part. But today I'm only going to be talking about the production and the arrangement of it. Pretty simple stuff. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and just dive in right here.
I know you're right outside my window. I know you're dying for attention. I'm gonna give it to you.
So just a few elements introducing this whole song. Number one, we have the piano loop right here. These are two texturally different pianos. One's a soft piano, one's a brighter piano. And then we also have a Glock that's going on at the same time. And they are playing an octave of the motif that shapes the whole song. On top of that, we have, to introduce the song when Tara starts singing, we have a lower octave, or not a lower octave, just a lower piano. It's playing a single note that kind of outlines the chord as Tara wanted when she suggested this. So that's hinting that that's going to be an A minor. And then we go into an F. And then we go into a G. So that's pretty much it in terms of just instruments. We also have just a simple clap going on. We spice that up with just a bit of a very short reverb. I believe that goes for the rest of the drums. So the drums are receiving a short tail reverb for this song.
I know you're dying for attention. I'm gonna give it to you.
All right, second part of the verse right here.
Stay a couple hours to the sunrise. I wanna look right into your eyes. I wanna know the truth, the truth.
Okay, so all we're adding really, there's nothing instrumentally that's not a part of the drums that is being added, but we add a kick and we add a top layer. This is just a percussive loop that I got from Splice from the Rare Pack. It's originally an 80 BPM sample, and then I time stretched it to fit accordingly with the song. That's it. The kicks are from the decap pack that could also be found on Splice, and then Tara also adds a lower octave to her vocals.
Stay a couple hours to the sunrise. I wanna look right into your eyes.
Super buttery smooth. I love it. Let's go ahead and get into the pre-chorus.
Where did you come from? Is this a game? What you don't know is I'm ready to play.
All that we're adding to the pre-chorus is just a synth. Got it from Diva. Did some sound tweaking, sound design, started with a preset. It's just supposed to be just a very long, smooth, round synth. Then as we build, we also get a reverse piano right here, coming up. And that cuts off, so there's no tail of reverb whatsoever. The cutoff expands also with the pre-chorus synthesizers right here. That, and then now we go into the chorus right here.
Ready to play.
So we get into two things for the chorus. Number one is just a more full drum pattern right here. The hi-hats are basically rocking an eighth note pattern with a with the phaser on top of it, and then we have some rim knocks as well. I believe the rim knocks are probably from Big Head or something like that. The Big Head sample pack. And then the other aspect that's being added for the first part of the chorus anyway is just a synth bass line, also from Diva. Modified it from the MK Bass Funkay preset if you want to go and look that up. There's something really nice about that texturally. I love doing the when I was arranging that part. That was a real proud moment of mine. So let's go in a little bit further.
Come closer, got a surprise for you, you'll love it. Have a sip of this juice, you'll love it. I'ma tighten that noose, you'll love it, yeah.
And then two more things are added in the second half of the first chorus. We have staccato strings just right there. Very rough sounding stock Logic strings. Perfect. That's all that we got for that. I do wish that I'd mixed it in a way that would have been accented more. It would have been more upfront in the mix. So the other part that I've added was a little synth. I think it gives this sort of Halloween feel when you hear it on top of the rest of what's going on. So just a little creepy vibe right there. And that's what it sounds like with the rest of everything.
Got a surprise for you, you'll love it. Have a sip of this juice, you'll love it. I'ma tighten that noose, you'll love it, yeah.
Into the second verse, we just do a little high cut.
Yeah. It's kinda like I'm being haunted. Deep in my bones, I know you want it. Want me to run from you.
We open up.
Where did you come from? Is this a game? What you don't know is I'm ready to play. Follow me.
So, the second verse is nothing really instrumentally different from the first. We maintain all the same instruments really, and same thing. The pre-chorus has the same pre-chorus synth, but the only thing really different from those is there's a bass drop, and I need to find where it is. I think it's right here. There's a little bass drop right here, just an 808. It's a little 808 preset that I used in Serum, and then just turned the I can't even remember. It's on the bottom bottom right hand corner where you can change how the note slides when you switch it into a mono playback.
Follow me all the way home, why don't you cut the lines to my phone?
So second chorus very much the same as the first. We just have some rolling hi-hats. There's not much that's added on top of that. So right here you have the rolling hi-hats. Pitch down, so we have this going on.
Follow me all the way home, why don't you cut the lines to my phone? Why don't you make yourself comfortable? Why don't you come closer, got a surprise for you, you'll love it. Have a sip of this juice, you'll love it. I'ma tighten that noose, you'll love it, yeah.
And then we also have some white noise added on the second part of the second chorus. Just a very subtle addition. If you're not paying attention, I don't know, you would have caught it.
Yeah. If you keep watching.
And here we have the bridge. The bridge is just a halftime of the rest of everything else with a slightly different chord progression. Let's go ahead and play this back.
my chin. You'll see what happens. I'm not the one you should chase. But go on, keep knocking. I'll let you ride it to your final resting place.
Cool. So, a couple of things right here. The Glock is half timed. I just time stretched whatever Glock, whatever the motif was, half timed it and played it back. So it's a little bit dirtier. On top of that, I also pitched it down an octave lower, and then also for the piano chords, we have this going on. It's playing back with a little bit of delay for each chord hit. So we have that going on. The white noise as well is also just elongated, just to match the time of the half time. This one is the new addition right here, the pizzicato ensemble. So whatever, this is a stock Logic patch with the pizzicato ensemble. So all I did was played the chord, block chord it, and it'll arpeggiate accordingly. So it did all that work for me. The pulsing bridge synth, I believe, is also from Diva. Yep, this is from Diva. Then we have another one, just changed up. It could have been from Serum. Either way, these are two pulsing bridge synths right here. I believe they were sidechained to that piece of audio, which is not outputting to anything, so you can't hear it. And let's see, drum wise, it's really just kicks and claps. I didn't alter the kick sound, but I did pitch the claps down a couple of semitones. I don't think I did a full octave. The rolling hats come in here, right here, or yeah, they're coming in here. So I also pitched down the hats as well, pitched them down 7 semitones down, it looks like. So that's the bridge. It's all pitched down. I don't have a bass line for that. Let's go into the final chorus. Oh yeah, I was breathing there as well. That's me. That's me recording my beautiful breath. It's supposed to sound like I'm about to die because Tara's chasing me down. Yeah, Tara can talk about the story, I guess, at some point if she'd like to, which she has already, but that's aside from the point of this video, so I'm going to keep going.
Follow me all the way home, why don't you? Cut the lines to my phone, why don't you? Make yourself comfortable, why don't you? Come closer, got a surprise for you, you'll love it. Have a sip of this juice, you'll love it. I'm addicted to that news, you'll love it, you'll love it.
Tara, you ended that so perfectly. But let's talk about how we ended it on the production side of things. There are just a couple of things. Number one, the kick. I mean, there's a little gap right here, so no drums here. So I just slid in with that. It's a simple fill. Didn't really have any toms or anything crazy, so just slid in like this. So then that's how the drum beat ended up. That is the fullest and busiest the drum beat ever gets. So nothing crazy there. And honestly, the instrumentation is the same for everything else with the exception of just another staccato background string patch right here. It's repeating the same over and over and over again. It's probably got some EQ cut off right there. It's just to give it more of a push, more of a sense of that you're running away from what Tara's about to do to you. Because she doesn't exactly want you to follow her home. She's about to do something wrong. So here's the running.
Follow me all the way home, why don't you? Cut the lines to my phone, why don't you? Make yourself comfortable, why don't you? Come closer, come closer. Got a surprise for you, you'll love it. Have a sip of this juice, you'll love it. I'ma tighten that noose, you'll love it. You'll love it, you'll love it.
She did a fantastic job with all this acapella work, all of that good stuff. The ad-libs at the end, very loose, very sparse, but also very appropriate for ending the song. I think that is it. That's all I've got for the breakdown of this. Very simple instrumentation, not too many tracks. We've hit under 50 for this. In fact, one of them's a reference mix. So there's not really too much going on. It's not too crazy, honestly. Some of them are also just auxiliary tracks. Some of them are buses to group the tracks together. And this is Haunted. This is Haunted by Tara Louise, produced by myself. I'm incredibly proud of it. And I think I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in another video. Take care.